All right, guys, you are welcome to my live stream. Where are we started from? What are we talking about? And what do you think we should discuss? I have a lot of things to discuss, to talk about, but I don't know where to start from. But we need to start from somewhere. We need to start from somewhere so that we can, do this thing in 30 minutes time and, go and sleep. So, if you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Osas. Osas from Nigeria, Lagos State. My name is Osas. Although I have so many things to talk about, but currently, as you can see on the screen, I never expected this particular live stream to go far. I know some of you have seen these fakes. These fakes, it's not scared. It's not afraid of anything. I'm just supporting myself. It's good to support yourself. You don't have to depend on anybody to activate your ruggedity. So, quick one, let's start and do the do. What happened? Okay. It's still very okay. I think the network. Is bad. Okay, let's start. You are welcome to my live stream. God bless you. Seeing me for the first time, my name is Osas, reporting from Nigeria, Lagos State. I'm here to give you guys the latest updates in town. So for me to share these updates for you guys, I want you guys to understand something, that whatever update you are seeing right now is direct. It's not them say. I'm not the type that will give you them say. Normal rules coming to this live stream. At the same time, I'm giving you guys the particular page where I'm seeing this particular information or news from. So quick one, I would like to share my screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Currently, there's a particular video that is trending here in Nigeria. I saw a particular video of kids that got brainwashed, and they decided to start making caricature of the United States of America flag, and this thing is going viral. And I don't get this. I don't know the way people are educating our kids nowadays is very, very terrible, and we need to act fast before this thing is out of control. So quick one, let me show you guys. I'm not going to play the sound because there is a music attached to the video, and copyrights, YouTube, especially YouTube. So I don't want any strike again. One of my accounts is gone because of copyright strike. So I don't want this particular one to go like the way the first one. So quick one, let me take you guys straight to the street of Instagram where you will see the latest update. So let me share my screen. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Osas. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to drop your comments. So let me share my screen. Okay, all right, let's go straight to the business. As you can see, let me be doing the talking while they are busy marching. You can see this particular video is from the northern part of Nigeria. So I want you guys to know where this video is coming from in case, because Donald Trump, anything can happen. In case Donald Trump didn't like the video, I beg, this thing happened in the northern part of Nigeria. But what am I saying? Let's educate our younger ones. The way they are doing this thing is not done in that way. I don't know. Even if you are protesting, at least respect the country flag. You respecting the country flag, at the same time, you are respecting the good people of that country. Look at the way they are marching the United States of America flag and the Israelite flag. It doesn't make any sense. And our government need to do, like, swing into action very, very fast before it's too late. You can see the video right now. Let me show you another video. This is another one. You can see they are marching. Some of them, they are standing on the flag, and that is very, very bad. So this is the first video from my Instagram Nigeria. So let's move and see if we are going to see another one. Okay.
You can't imagine how we are appreciate our country, our people. I'm really appreciate. We love you.
Thank you, Mr. President Trump. God bless you. God bless America. Thank you, Mr. President. Dear Mr. President Trump.
Trump kill Khamenei. I'm so happy. Thanks, Trump. Thanks, Trump. You are the best man in the world. I love you, Trump.
I want to have a big thanks to President Trump for keeping his promise and freeing people of Iran that has nothing to do with this government.
I love you, Trump. You can.
Look at the way the Iranian people, the way they are celebrating, jubilating, thanking Donald Trump for the humanitarian service he carried out for the past days. And Donald Trump, we are saying God bless you from Nigeria. We appreciate your efforts, the kind gesture you shown to the people of Iran, Irania. We say thank you, and God bless you. Look at the way they are celebrating.
You can't imagine.
Look at the way they are
appreciating.
Look at the way they are thanking Donald
people.
Trump.
I'm really appreciate. We love you.
Thank
We
you,
love you,
Mr.
Donald
President Trump. God bless you. God bless America. Thank you, Mr. President. Dear Mr. President Trump.
Trump kill Khamenei. I'm so happy. Thanks, Trump.
You can
Thanks,
see
Trump.
they are
you are
so
the best man
happy.
in the world. I love
You are the
Trump.
best
I want to
man
have a big
in the
thanks
world.
to President Trump for keeping his
Iranian,
promise
they are busy
and freeing
appreciating
people
Donald
of Iran
Trump.
that has nothing
Why
to do with
in my
this
country,
government.
northern
I
part
love
of
you,
Nigeria?
Trump. You can't imagine
Ah,
how
God.
we are appreciate
I
our
don't know,
country,
Sha.
our people. I'm really appreciate. We love you.
Thank
We
you,
love
Mr.
you.
President Trump.
Thank
God
you, Mr.
bless
President
you.
Trump.
God
God
bless
bless you.
America.
God bless
Thank
America.
you, Mr. President. Dear Mr. President Trump.
Trump kill Khamenei.
Trump, thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate your efforts. We appreciate your kind gestures. Thank you. Very dark man. What's
I have 500,000 naira to give this family of two. Come with me, guys. Woo. So, hello, ma.
Hey.
Hello, ma. Have you eaten today? No. Okay. Take.
Which kind of person be this?
Guys, so I was going down today. The one I said I should take this money, that I should hold the money, that you said I should give 3 people the money, and I said thank you. I said thank you for giving me this money. It's not the what? It's not the thank you.
Very dark man. Wetin happen? Wetin King Mishi do you? He don't do nah. You want finish the game? Wetin dey sup? Eh? Tobe Chuku. I'm sorry. Tobe abi Tobe. Tobe now that one dey one side now dey explain. He don't explain. He don't beg. So thing don't tire. Every dark man, I beg forgive them. Just let am go. So we call the act like this now. You want to finish this game? This well, rate for life, oh. Oh boy, it's Coco P.
But this is the founding father of music in Africa.
Wow.
Go use your Google now, bongos. Ask your father. You are too young. You don't know music. God bless you, sir. And you too. It's a pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you.
Wow. I don't want to play the music because of copyrights. Okay.
Priority is the safety and the security of American citizens everywhere in the world. Now, with what's going on in the Middle East, with Operation Epic Fury and the cowardly attacks that we're seeing from Iran against Gulf countries, I wanted to take this chance to speak directly to Americans who are in the Middle East about the work we are doing to try to keep you safe. So immediately following the beginning of this operation, at my direction, the State Department activated a 24/7 task force, surging personnel and resources necessary to help provide American citizens with up-to-the-minute safety and security information. Now, in order to receive these updates from the nearest U.S. embassy or consulate, you have to register with the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program. You have to register with STEP, and here's where you do it. You go to step.state.gov. That's step.state.gov and register so we can reach you. We also encourage Americans abroad to follow our security updates for U.S. citizens channel on WhatsApp and follow @TravelGov on social media as well. The latest alerts are also available on travel.state.gov. That's our website, travel.state.gov. Finally, Americans in the Middle East, you can reach the Department of State 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at the following phone number: 1-202-501-4444. That's 1-202-501-4444. At the Department of State, our number one priority is this.
Wow. You can see the America secretary just, notify the good people of America in the the Middle Eastern parts, and telling them that if they want to leave, let them, register at step.state.gov, or the person can call this number on the screen. So that is the latest updates. So ABC News.
This morning, a new explanation from the White House about why the U.S. started a war with Iran. The Secretary of State saying the U.S. attacks were preemptive, that Israel was going to strike Iran with or without the U.S.
We knew that there was going to be an Israeli action. We knew that that would precipitate an attack against American forces. And we knew that if we didn't preemptively go after them before they launched those attacks, we would suffer higher casualties.
The president has insisted Iran posed an imminent threat to the U.S.
The regime already had missiles capable of hitting Europe and our bases, both local and overseas, and would soon have had missiles capable of reaching our beautiful America.
But American intelligence agencies say Iran would not have had missiles capable of reaching the U.S. for another 9 years. The president predicts the U.S. will, quote, easily prevail in this war, and is dismissing concerns that he will tire of this fight if it drags on beyond the 4 to 5 weeks that he's projected.
Somebody said today, they said, oh, well, the president wants to do it really quickly. After that, he'll get bored. I don't get bored.
Moments later, though, Trump distracted by the White House decor.
I picked those drapes in my first term. I always like gold.
The president isn't ruling out sending in U.S. troops if necessary, telling the New York Post, I don't have the yips with respect to boots on the ground. Like every president says, there will be no boots on the ground. I don't say it. As for the future of Iran, the administration with more mixed messages. The president has been urging the Iranian people to overthrow the government. But at the Pentagon, Secretary Hegseth adamant regime change was not the U.S. objective.
This is not a so-called regime change war. But the regime sure did change. and the world is better off for it.
Some of Trump's longtime supporters in the MAGA movement raising serious concerns.
It's pretty clear that we're not going to gain anything more. And how do we know that? Because no one has explained what we're there to gain.
On Capitol Hill, the top Democrat on the Senate Intelligence Committee questioning the president's justification for starting this war now.
But if we equate a threat to Israel as the equivalent of an imminent threat to the United States, then we are in uncharted territory.
Now, the administration is set to brief the full Congress later today. Overnight, the president sent formal notification of these strikes to the Hill, but Democrats are demanding that this war be put to a vote, and the House is expected to take up a war powers resolution later this week. That would block any further U.S. military action in Iran without congressional approval, but, George, that is unlikely to become law. This morning, a new explanation from the White House about why the U.S. started a war with Iran. The Secretary of State saying the U.S. attacks were preemptive, that Israel was going to strike Iran with or without the U.S.
We knew that there was going to be an Israeli action. We knew that that would precipitate an attack against American forces. And we knew that if we didn't preemptively go after them before they launched those attacks, we would suffer higher casualties.
The president has insisted Iran posed an imminent threat to the U.S.
The regime already had missiles capable of hitting Europe and our bases, both local and overseas, and would soon have had missiles capable of reaching our beautiful America.
But American intelligence agencies say Iran would not have had missiles capable of reaching the U.S. for another 9 years. The president predicts the U.S. will, quote, easily prevail in this war, and is dismissing concerns that he will tire of this fight if it drags on beyond the 4 to 5 weeks that he's projected.
Somebody said today, they said, oh, well, the president wants to do it really quickly. After that, he'll get bored. I don't get bored.
Moments later, though, Trump distracted by the White House decor.
I picked those drapes in my first term. I always like gold.
The president isn't ruling out sending in U.S. troops if necessary, telling the New York Post, I don't have the yips with respect to boots on the ground. Like every president says, there will be no boots on the ground. I don't say it. As for the future of Iran, the administration with more mixed messages. The president has been urging the Iranian people to overthrow the government. But at the Pentagon, Secretary Hegseth adamant regime change was not the U.S. objective.
This is not a so-called regime change war. But the regime sure did change. And the world is better off for it.
Some of Trump's longtime supporters in the MAGA movement raising serious concerns.
It's pretty clear that we're not going to gain anything more. And how do we know that? Because no one has explained what we're there to gain.
On Capitol Hill, the top Democrat on the Senate Intelligence Committee questioning the president's justification for starting this war now.
But if we equate a threat to Israel as the equivalent of an imminent threat to the United States, then we are in uncharted territory.
Now, the administration is set to brief the full Congress later today. Overnight, the president sent formal notification of these strikes to the Hill, but Democrats are demanding that this war be put to a vote, and the House is expected to take up a war powers resolution later this week. That would block any further U.S. military action in Iran without congressional approval, but, George, that is unlikely to become law.
Wow. Let's see what we end it at last. Let's see what we end it at last.
Dressed like this for burying my fucking son? You lost your fucking mind. You looking at me like, fuck me. No, it's fuck you. No, what the fuck? Hell no. Hey, what is it, how the fuck is this? No, I'm on it. How dare you come on and have her dressed like this for burying my fucking son? You lost your fucking mind. You looking at me like, fuck me. No, it's fuck you. No, what the fuck? Hell no.
This thing is so funny.
No, I'm on it.
Wow. Very dark man. What is happening? Waiting the soap. Oh, Very dark man. Okay, let's see another thing from BBC.
Canada's position on the developments in the Middle East remains clear. The Islamic Republic of Iran is the principal source of instability and terror throughout the Middle East. It has one of the world's worst human rights records and must never be allowed to obtain or develop nuclear weapons.
Mr. Speaker, the United Kingdom was not involved in the initial strikes on Iran by the US and Israel. That decision was deliberate. We believe that the best way forward for the region and for the world is a negotiated settlement in which Iran agrees to give up any aspirations to develop a nuclear weapon and ceases its destabilizing activity across the region.
美国和以色列未经安理会授权对伊朗发动军事打击，违反国际法。中方对战事外溢波及周边国家深表关切。中方认为，海湾各国的主权安全和领土完整也应得到充分尊重。我们敦促各方停止军事行动，防止战火进一步蔓延。
الطلب من وزارة الخارجية والمغتربين تكثيف الاتصالات الدبلوماسية مع المجتمع الدولي والدول الشقيقة والصديقة لوقف العدوان الإسرائيلي وتطبيق القرارات الدولية ذات الصلة.
We strongly condemn the war being waged on Iran while negotiations were underway. We have reaffirmed our support for sovereignty and territorial integrity of our brotherly nation. I join all Pakistanis to condoling the martyrdom of Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. May Allah grant him highest place in Jannah.
My hope, as I just said, is that we will be back at the negotiating table sooner rather than later. It is obvious that after this military conflict ends, and we all hope that this will be very, very soon, we will still need to have a long, durable solution which will provide a sense of predictability, a sense of certainty for Iran and neighboring countries. For Iran and neighboring countries.
Wow.
I think that is very important.
More information, including photographs of 4 of the 6 U.S. service members that were killed Sunday in Kuwait during this war against Iran. You see there a 35-year-old Captain Cody Cork. He's from Winter Haven, Florida. 42-year-old Sergeant First Class Noah Tegens. He was from Bellevue, Nebraska. 39-year-old Sergeant First Class Nicole Amore. She was from White Bear Lake, Minnesota. 20-year-old Sergeant Declan Cody from West Des Moines, Iowa. All 4 with the Army Reserve unit based in Iowa.
To the fallen
to their family and
heroes,
friends, our deepest condolences. May their memories be a blessing. This just in, the Pentagon released more information, including photographs of 4 of the 6 U.S.
May their
service
soul
members.
rest in peace.
Tell the truth about why you restarted the payments.
Well, Chairman, we did tell you. And Feeding Our Future grew because of the pandemic. And
I didn't ask that question. I said, why didn't you tell the truth about why you restarted the payments? The payments stopped. There were concerns, obviously. It wouldn't stop the payments. Then they're restarted a month later. What was the reason for restarting the payments?
My understanding was the agency believed that the court had required them to make those payments.
And that was false, wasn't it? You repeated that. You said that, didn't you? You said that's why the reason. You said the reason you restarted is because the court ordered you to do so. Is that right?
I don't believe that is settled yet, to the best of my knowledge.
Well, I think it is, because the court did something that I just don't. I don't know if I've ever seen it. They issued a statement saying you were wrong in what you were saying. The payments are restarted. Why didn't you tell the truth about why you restarted the payments?
Why?
Well, Chairman, we did tell you. And feeding our future grew because of the pandemic. And
I didn't ask that question. I said, why didn't you tell the truth about why you restarted the payments? The payments
Tell us
stopped
the truth.
because there were concerns, obviously, or wouldn't stop the payments. Then they're restarted a month later. What was the reason for restarting the payments?
my understanding
What is the
was
major reason?
the agency believed that the court had required them to make those payments.
And that was false, wasn't it? You repeated
think that
You
is-
said that, didn't you? You
I-
said that's
I don't
why
think-
the reason you said the reason you restarted is because the court ordered you to do so. Is that right?
I don't believe that is settled yet, to the best of my knowledge.
Well, I think it is, because the court did something that I don't know if I've ever seen it. They issued a statement saying you were wrong in what you were saying. Or the payments.
Governor Tim Was is very confused. He does not know what to do with this question. He does not know how to answer this question in a direct way. He's looking for a way to beat around the bush just to answer the question. You stop the payment, at the same time you started paying again. So the question goes, why did you stop and why did you start paying? And I guess he told the person asking the question that it was the court that instructed him. But with the way I'm seeing the man, the way he's talking, I think the man is scared. He does not know what to say, or he does not know how to answer that particular question. Let's go. Oh!
I did it first, so you don't want to talk about it.
It's just me.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at,
calm down.
Calm down.
Has lost the Democratic primary for U.S. Senate in Texas. Oh my goodness. Putting an end to her career in Congress. Cha. Jasmine had to decline re-election for her present seat in the U.S. House in order to run for Senate. So she will be out after this year.
No,
my
because
God.
this is what y'all do. So I'm trying to get
Miss
clarification.
Crockett, you're not recognized. Miss
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your yelling. Calm down. Can you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Calm
talk noise, and then you can't
Please calm down.
Look, Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr. Chairman.
All right, Chair,
I don't know why
okay.
you're
Order.
Tell her to
Chair
calm
now
down.
recognizes
Not cute.
Ms. Green for 4 minutes and 21 seconds. 4 minutes.
Please calm
Let
down,
Ms. Green
please.
talk, and then I'll recognize.
But I
someone on
move
this
to
side.
strike her words for a second time based on her
Strike.
second set of personal remarks attacking another member.
Okay.
Who? Chairman Comer.
Because you all cannot
I have an
seem
amendment at
to
the desk,
apply
and this
the
sideshow
rules of the
needs to
committee.
stop.
We have to do this
Jasmine,
every time.
bye.
I'm recognized. I'm recognized.
Order.
I'm going to
Listen,
go ahead and
I-
start talking.
Look, I know. Look.
You just voted to do
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about it.
Wow, this thing is very painful. Jasmine, I'm sorry. I salute you, but you need to go home and relax. Bye. Sorry for that. Democrats. I don't like what you guys did to how.
It's a little problem because her husband sold their Visa stock. They had a lot of Visa stock one day before Visa was announced that Visa is being sued by the Department of Justice. Think of that. Nancy Pelosi sold vast amounts of Visa stock one day before the big lawsuit that we all read about a few days ago was brought against Visa. You think it was luck? I don't think. She should be prosecuted. Nancy Pelosi should be prosecuted. And Nancy Pelosi has a little problem because her husband sold their Visa stock. They had a lot of Visa stock one day before Visa was announced that Visa is being sued by the Department of Justice. Think of that. Nancy Pelosi sold vast amounts of Visa stock one day before the big lawsuit that we all read about a few days ago was brought against Visa. You think it was luck? I don't think. She should be prosecuted. Nancy
Thank
Pelosi
you for
should be
joining my live stream.
Nancy Pelosi has a little problem because her husband sold their Visa stock. They had a lot of Visa stock one day before Visa was announced that Visa is being sued by the Department of Justice. Think of that. Nancy Pelosi sold.
Your attention is needed in the prison. Your attention is needed in the prison. Wow. Let's see. Breaking. Big two bombers carry out one of their most intense strike on Iran capital. Capture. Iran capture. Oh. This is not AI. This is real. Damn. Look at. Boom. Oh. Oh. Damn. Damn. Iran military is preparing for a grand conflict with CIA-backed Kurdish forces. Iran's ground forces have moved into Marivan, Kurdistan province, Iran, and have told residents to evacuate.
Iranian Kurdish forces a few months before this war started. That's what a senior official here in Iraqi Kurdistan just told me. He said that they are, quote, very frightened about the possibility of retaliatory strikes from Iran if those Kurdish Iranian forces launch some kind of a ground operation into western Iran with U.S. and Israeli support, as we first reported last night. He said that the situation is, quote, very dangerous, but what can we do? We cannot stand up against the U.S. And he emphasized that the leadership here has a very warm and very good relationship with America, that they have absolutely no love for the Iranian regime, but that they have been warned by the Iranians just a few days ago that there will be severe repercussions if any Iranian Kurdish forces cross into Iran from here in Iraqi Kurdistan. He also said that part of the problem from their perspective is the lack of clarity as to what the end goal is here. He said one day President Trump says that the goal is regime change. The next day it seems to be something else. The policy is just not clear. The CIA began its support for Iranian Kurdish forces.
War. I'm seeing war. I'm seeing war. It's been reviewed. Nearly all of Tehran's traffic cameras had been hacked by Israel for years. Wow. Israel spent years hacking Tehran's traffic cameras and penetrating mobile phone network to monitor the movement of Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei and his security detained ahead of his assassination. Wow. Wow. Nearly all traffic cameras in Tehran had been hacked for years, with footage encrypted and transmitted to serve in Tel Aviv and southern Israel. Wow. Complex algorithms and AI were used to enhance dossiers of members of Khamenei security guards, adding details such as their addresses, duty hours, routes to work, and which officials they were assigned to protect or protect. This way. War. I'm seeing war. I'm seeing war. Woo! I love this. Let's see. The Republican primary race for the United States Senate in the great state of Texas, a state I love and won 3 times in record numbers. The highest votes ever recorded by far, cannot, for the good of the party and our country, itself be allowed to go on any longer It must stop now. It must stop now. We have an easy to beat radical left opponent, and we have to totally focus on putting him away quickly and decisively. Both John and Karen, great races, but not good enough. Now, this one must be perfect. My endorsements within the Republican Party have been visually table. It is such an honor to realize and say that almost everyone endorses win. Okay, almost everyone I endorse wins, and wins by a lot. Especially in Texas. I will be making my endorsement soon and will be asking the candidate that I don't endorse to immediately drop out of the race. Is that fair? We must win in November. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Wow. 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 Israeli military strikes Iran presidential office. Let's see. We've checked this yesterday.
Where the Iran-backed Lebanese militant group Hezbollah has gotten directly involved in the fight over the past 24 hours.
Wow.
میدون سپاه رو زد ترکون میدون سپاه رو زد ترکون جنگنده تو خیابون آسمون داره میزنه.
Wow.
Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth this morning suggested that the news media only prominently covers American service members killed in action for political reasons, to make the president look bad.
When a few drones get through or tragic things happen, it's front page news. I get it. The press only wants to make the president look bad, but try for once to report the reality.
That's just false, not to mention a kind of warped way of looking at the world, not to mention a rather ahistorical way of looking at the world. The news media covers fallen service members because they have made the greatest sacrifice for this country. It's a tribute. It's an honor. We did it under President Biden.
Take a look at the humanity in this photograph. One human fortunate enough to have been born in the United States holding a baby who wasn't as lucky. In one instant, on Thursday, that love was destroyed by pure evil, by the pure evil of a terrorist attack, and Sergeant G was killed, along with 170 Afghans and 12 other U.S. service members.
We did it under President Obama. Here's a clip from when I was the White House correspondent for ABC News.
Michael Weston, a graduate of Stanford and Harvard Law. Chad Michael, a former SWAT team member from Tampa. And Forrest Lehman, who was due home in January just in time for the birth of his first child.
In fact, it was this desire to honor fallen service members and the desire of living veterans to have their fallen brothers and sisters so memorialized, so honored, that led me to write a book called The Outpost, which was published in 2012.
And they wanted their stories told. They wanted their 8 fallen brothers memorialized. They wanted someone to tell their story. They felt like they had suffered through the deadliest, bloodiest day for U.S. troops in 2009, and nobody back here knew about it, and nobody back here cared. So the fact that I called, they were fairly hospitable to.
All of that under Biden and Obama, there is nothing political about it. There's no score settling about it. There's no attempt to make anybody look bad. It's about honoring fallen service members. The difference with Obama and Biden is their defense secretaries didn't come out and start petulantly complaining about us honoring the fallen. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth this morning suggested that the news media only prominently covers American service members killed in action for political reasons, to make the president look bad.
When a few drones get through, or tragic things happen.
Thank you, Chairman. With that, let the voting celebrations begin.
Look at Lord.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, look at the way they all celebrate love. Wow. But if the leaders decided to carry out
People in
operation,
Nepal
they
are
will
calling
forget
this
about this
a
stuff.
Gen Z election, and that's because they're only happening after young protesters marched
Whatever
against
news
corruption.
I'm
So
giving you,
we travelled across the country to
recent
figure out what the
news.
top issues are.
This
in their
one,
minds.
22
so
minutes
this is one of
ago.
the main areas where
I'm
the
very
Gen Z
current.
protests took place. People marched mainly because of corruption. And so all the top parties, the top contenders, they've been saying that they'll investigate alleged corruption, even all the way back to the 90s. Jobs for people here in Nepal keeps coming up as an issue. Youth unemployment alone is at 20%. And so creating jobs, but also people feeling like they have the same opportunity to get those jobs, that keeps coming up. We've seen roads like this one across Nepal with potholes. There's been construction that residents told us feels endless. We've even driven to a few rural towns that have been very difficult to get to. And so residents have told us sorting all of this out, fixing it, is a huge priority for them. People in Nepal are calling this a Gen Z election, and that's because they're only happening after young protesters marched against corruption. So we travelled across the country to figure out what the top issues are in their minds. So this is one of the main areas where the Gen Z protests took place. People marched mainly because of corruption. And so all the top parties, the top contenders, they've been saying that they'll investigate alleged corruption, even all the way back to the 90s. Jobs for people here in Nepal keeps coming up as an issue. Youth unemployment alone is at 20%. And so creating jobs, but also people feeling like they have the same opportunity to get those jobs, that keeps coming up. We've seen roads like this one.
Wow, people are suffering. Oh, people are suffering. Wow. 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 Gone. Damn.
So, because Spain is a member of the EU, does that at all put a wrinkle in the president's plan for a trade embargo with them?
With respect to Spain, I think they heard the president's message yesterday loud and clear. And it's my understanding over the past several hours they've agreed to cooperate with the U.S. military. And so I know that the U.S. military is coordinating with their counterparts in Spain. But the president expects all of our European allies, of course, to cooperate in this long sought after mission, not just for the United States, but also for Europe, to crush the rogue Iranian regime that, again, not only threatens America, but also threatens our European allies as well.
So, because Spain is a member of the EU, is that...
Spain, what happened? All of a sudden, you guys are not cooperating. Wow, that's good. That's good. This one is 9 minutes ago. Trending. North Korea officially bans insult to Prophet Muhammad and the Quran under a new law. North Korea, what happened? Is North Korea a Muslim country? North Korea officially bans insult to Prophet Muhammad and the Quran under a new law. What is happening? North Korea, are you guys influenced already? Well, let's read people's. Look at the way Muslims are celebrating. They are happy. He's literally giving signs. Let's see. They can make rules for anything to maintain the dignity, unlike leaders here. Wow. Is this really true, guys? In North Korea, people are not going there. So this particular president, he has noticed it. So he wants to do everything possible to make sure that people, start coming to North Korea. This way, let's see if people will truly go to North
January
Korea.
1956.
Let's see. Pedri didn't want to come out. Let's see. What happened?
Talking to Bernal.
Oh. Okay. Pedri is not happy. Pedri, come to Madrid. Come to Madrid, please. Damn. Now I can see why the Prime Minister, the British Prime Minister, why the man is scared. Wow. So, hey, England is finished. The British people need to stand up. This country is finished. Look at the Prime Minister. This 8 hours ago news. Wow. So these are the people that is instructing you to leave the bad Muslim alone. Because we have the good Muslim and we have the bad Muslim. We have the good Christians and we have the bad Christians too. But this particular one now is leaving the bad Muslims to carry out their evil acts. To carry out their evil acts, to stain the good Muslims. Muslims that I know, they are very good. But there are some bad ones. Here, in Nigeria too. Boko Haram, number 1. Herdsmen, number 2. Kidnappers, number 3. They are wicked Muslims. Look at him. He's even scared. He's not even confident. British, what is happening to your Prime Minister? Why is he scared? Look at his face. He looks so scared. Look at him. He's not confident. Look at his face. Look at the way he's nodding his head. Are you sure this man is your Prime Minister? Are you sure? Look at him. Look at him. He's doing like this. Look at the people. Oh my God. England is finished. There is nothing you can tell me. You can't convince me. England is finished. Look at what this man is doing. No. Look at the way they are instructing him. Oh my God. This is terrible. This is terrible. Look at. Let me explain this to you. Look at this man. Look at what he's saying. That he will kill everyone who stopped them from mourning Khamenei. Khamenei that died in Iran. And the people of Irania, they are very happy. They are jubilating that the bad man is gone. But people from India, Pakistan, they are protesting. And this one is saying that he's ready to buy those people that want to stand on their way. Look at him. Someone like this cannot do anything. The ones that can do something, they hardly talk. They don't talk like this. They don't act like this. This one is scared already. Look at his face. Look. He can't do anything. He can't even kill a fly. Not to talk of human being. This one is just paid just to do this. He's acting. He can't. The person that can carry out what this man is saying, they hardly talk. They don't talk. They are very scared. They have low self-esteem. These are the people that can kill. But this one cannot kill a fly. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at him. He can't do anything. He can't do anything. He can't kill a fly. People like this cannot do anything. I bite my tongue. He can't do anything. This one. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at what he's doing. He can't do anything. So there is no threats that will come from this man that would make me scared. There is no threats from him. There is no threat. There is no threat at all. Look at his face. It's nothing. He can't do anything. He can't. He's very childish. Chinese all-female team goes viral after defeating American male opponents in SWAT competition. Wow. 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 You can't blame them. You can't blame the Americans team. Maybe they are not used to this training. And the Chinese, they are used to it. Chinese can climb mountain that is very, very... No, Chinese, leave them. When you talk about struggle, they are struggling too. Chinese, if you are working in a Chinese company, you can text to this. Chinese, they can't see you standing without working. Whatever penny they are paying you, you must work for it. Seeing you standing from the camera and you are not doing anything, that will be the end of your job. Chinese. So seeing them defeating the America SWAT, no. I can't say that they are stronger in terms of other things, but they are very strong too. Rep down. Crucial has lost a seat in Congress with Steve. Wow. Steve Toots winning the primary election. That means many Congress men will not go back again. Yeah, sorry. There is politics everywhere. There is politics. Israeli passengers greeted by protesters shouting death to Israel at Istanbul airport. They can't do anything. They will just be shouting. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. If they don't want to free Palestine, what will you do? "55 minutes ago news." Wow. Oh my goodness. The lady is very strong. The lady is very strong. Wow. She defeated him. What happened? Give him bitch. Give him bash. Thank you. Give him again. Oh my goodness. The lady is about to overcome the man. He gave the man in the John Thomas with the 2 eggs there. So 1 egg is gone, remaining 1. And the man stood up again to fight the lady. And the lady gave him push. Wow. BLM leader fighting female staffer who accused him of embezzling grant fund. Yeah, the female actually beat him, sha. Beat the
First
hell
time
out
flying?
of him.
What if it says no?
Wow. Hey. Please, so I'm live on YouTube, but I don't want to play any sound. Oh God, I don't like this. So I don't like this. I don't like this. The North Korea president is enjoying.
Christians do not believe that if you leave the Christian religion, you should be killed for it. Vast numbers of Christians do not treat women as second-class citizens. Vast numbers of Christians
I agree with that.
do not believe that if you draw a picture of Jesus Christ, you should get killed for it. Most Muslim people in the world do condone violence just for what you think. They do. First of all, they say it. They shout it from the...
Vast majorities of Muslims
Absolutely.
say that?
There's a Pew poll of Egypt done a few years ago. 82%, I think it was, said stoning is the appropriate punishment for adultery. Over 80% thought death was the appropriate punishment for leaving the Muslim religion. I'm sure you know these things.
I know, well, I do.
So,
but
to
I
claim
don't,
that this
I don't
religion
believe...
is like other religions is just naive and plain wrong. It is not like other religions. Not true. Vast numbers of Christians do not believe that if you leave the Christian religion, you should be killed for it. Vast numbers of Christians do not treat women as second-class citizens. Vast numbers of Christians
I agree with that.
do not believe that if you draw a...
Let me stop here for today. We are done with this. We are done. We are done. We are done for today. Thank you so much, guys. Tomorrow, same time. We'll continue tomorrow. God bless you all. So I will have comments. Victory will be of Iran. Iran don't start war. America start war. Israel used America. Where are you from? Are you from America? Iranian people are very good, and all Muslim countries are very good. They big hearts. They are very hospitable countries. Yeah. God bless you. Don't worry. Same time tomorrow, we discuss more.